Welcome to the special meeting of the North Smithfield Town Council of June 2nd, 2014, and we will begin with a prayer and a pledge.
United States of America, and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Madam Clerk, we begin with a roll call, please. Ms. Al's contacted you. She may be a little bit here. So the first item of business, the agenda is agenda item number 3, amendment to North Smithfield Comprehensive Plan Map D1 and D2 to allow portions of Plat 17, lots 199, 142, 84, and 14 to be changed from residential suburban to highway business with appropriate transitional restrictions. On the agenda this evening for two sub-items. One is a motion to reconsider the vote denying the amendment, and 2 is discussion by council, vote, or other action on the amendment. And before we get into that, I do have some thoughts that I wanted to share. Beginning with the vote that we took in this, actually at the middle school on the 19th, 2 weeks ago. When that vote was taken, there was no discussion by the council to either explain rationale or perspective for the vote that was taken. And while that may not have been legally wrong, I believe it was still very wrong to not share the rationale and the reasons why we were going to vote the way we did. I think it was unfair to the applicant. It was unfair to the abutters. It was unfair to the planning board, to the town planner, and to all taxpayers. We didn't have adequate discussion. Would it have changed the votes? Maybe not, but we still should have had that discussion. So, speaking for myself, I offer my apology to all those people that I just mentioned. And I'll say now what I should have said before voting, which is that I voted my conscience, and that, in my opinion, that the zone changes as requested did not meet my requirements for being compatible with the support of the surrounding community. That's really what it came down to for me. I believe them to be too significant an encroachment into the surrounding residential neighborhood. I also realized that that denial vote isn't necessarily in the immediate best interest of the immediate abutters. Because we don't know what could happen with property that's currently in between the residential neighborhood and the business in question. But that's speculation. And for me, my decision was rooted in facts as I know them, and that explains why I voted the way that I did. So, what we're going to do in terms of process for this evening, before I turn it over to the solicitor to explain the procedure of a reconsideration vote, because it is very technical, it's grounded in state law as well as our own town council work rules. I did want to offer the opportunity to any other council who wanted to speak up or have any comments before we proceed to discuss the reconsideration.
I'd like to give my explanation why I voted for it. It's because I believe that business goes on highways, and also I thought that we did the best we could with trying to make concessions with things. And to be honest with you, we need business in this town. We want to do all these improvements. We can't do it with just on the taxpayers' backs. And a lot like that, you don't know how hard it is in business these days in Rhode Island, especially, to do anything. And to come up and spend all kinds of money to build a business up, it's just, you got to be a brave guy to do it. Everyone sits and wants a job and gets paid. to be a leader and come out with big jobs and big plans, it takes a lot of guts to do that. And especially in Rhode Island, it's a main spot to do it. And I just thought, with looking at the whole plan of North Smithfield, with no sewers out there, no water out there to businesses, it's almost impossible to put anything there. What else can we put there? The last time when I was young, the Pickard Toyota was there, Pickard Motors was there. It was abandoned, growing grass forever. We had no one in there. We should be happy that we got, it's a car lot, but you know what? It's a clean business. And I just think that with no sewers, no water, if this applicant was to pick up tomorrow and leave, I don't know who would want a lot with no water, no sewer. What's going to go there? That's how I voted. I voted and I also, during the vote, I went to the zoning meetings and everything to try to get as much information, because I know a lot of you people that live up there, and I wanted to get it right. I sat there till, I think, 12 o'clock at night one night, and I tried to listen to both sides. I try to always do the best I can for North Smithfield. It's really hard to do that sometimes. You lose friends and everything, but you have to try to do what's best for the whole town. And, my idea was voting yes because of all those reasons, but I also were looking at, when we talked about wells and blasting, I didn't like any of that. And they took back the blast line, they did in the buffer zones, and I didn't like one day when I was at a meeting, they said, well, I don't have to build the buffers right away. And I said, oh yeah, you're gonna build the buffers. So I was trying to be fair to everybody. And that's why I voted the way I was, the way I did. And thank you.
Nothing prepared there, just basically speaking. The plan that we see before us this evening, I want to commend Mr. Benoit and Subaru for working with me to make this the right copy. For making, scaling it back, I think there is one issue that neighbors brought up with me, is that paper road up there, which is spray painted road. I don't know, maybe it's something consideration to be done to abandon that, either give that to, that's identified as AP 17 lot 273. Are you familiar with it?
I'm going to just step in. I have been advised that procedurally we ought not to have any additional new information provided during this reconsideration.
So this consideration is to go back and reconsider what was voted no at the last meeting. That's the first step. Is that the process?
Well, actually, if nobody else has anything further to say, I was going to turn it to the solicitor for detailed explanation.
Thank you.
Mr. President, according to the rules of the council, number 10, allows for a motion to reconsider. In part, it states that any member with a majority can move to reconsider at the next regular meeting. The meeting was noticed, the agenda was posted, and in my opinion, the motion to reconsider is in order and properly before you. If the motion to reconsider is approved, the agenda item is back before the council. It is like any other document that's before you. It can be amended, passed, or whatever the council ultimately decides to do with it. It reopens the meeting. I recommend strongly that the council only speak on this matter unless there's a need for clarification, and that no new information should be obtained. It should be a debate among the council, and I would limit it at that. Bring in new information, and I think that you have legal issues.
Anything further on the process and procedure? I know that not only is this embedded in our town council rules, but it's also part of Robert's Rules of Order, where we follow. In terms of the applicant's attorney, I know that Mr. Iglesias is not here, but I believe Mr. Pedro, Mr. Charleston. Good evening. So that would be welcome. I'd just like to know for the record whether you agree with the solicitor's interpretation of the reconsideration process, procedure, we have no objection to the procedure, is that correct?
Done.
Okay, thank you. Unless there's any further questions,
Mr. President,
Mr. Zalinski,
Anchor Subaru dealt with 3 items, and we've chosen to only put 2 on. I did request that a lot 14 also be asked to be added to the agenda, and evidently nobody in the majority decided to do that. But for the record, I did ask that everything in regards to Anchor Subaru be put back up for reconsideration. To me, the items that were listed for the lot 14 gave a lot more comfort, I feel, to the residents than what potentially could happen with the vote later on tonight on the remaining ones. So for the record, I did ask, I was denied, I got a response, and I can't put it back on the agenda because I was voting in favor of it to begin with. Thank you.
Mr. Solicitor, would you care to just explain the process for how an item can come back for reconsideration?
And I did email this to Councilor Gasback, email the council. And basically, it's any member in the majority can move to reconsider either at that meeting or the next regular meeting. And that's what's before you now. There was 3 items on the agenda. You requested, Mr. President, put 2 back on, and that's the 2 that went back on.
And any of the other members in the majority could have sponsored the 3rd item to go back on, that didn't occur.
Correct.
So with that said, I would make a motion to reconsider the vote denying the amendment. Is there a second?
Second.
Seconded by Mr. Zalinski. Is there any discussion? Hearing none, I would ask for a roll call vote. The motion is to reconsider the vote denying the amendment. The vote we took on May 19th, which denied the amendment to the comprehensive plan maps D1 and D2 to allow portions of plat 17 lots 199, 142, 84, and 14 to be changed from residential suburban to highway business with appropriate transitional restrictions. So this motion is to reconsider that vote from May 19th. So there's a motion, it's been seconded. Is there any further discussion? Any point of clarification? Hearing none, I'd ask for the roll call.
Bell? Yes. McGee?
Yes.
Bianca?
Yes.
Lance?
Yes.
Black?
Yes. The motion carries 5-0. Now we have discussion by council vote or other action on the amendment itself.
Mr. President,
Yes.
like I did 2 weeks ago, I'll make a motion to amend the North Smithfield Comprehensive Plan, maps D1 and D2, to allow portions of plat 17, lots 199, 142, 84, and 14 to be changed from residential suburban RS to highway business BA with appropriate transitional restrictions.
Motion by Mr. Yazbek, is there a second?
Second.
Second by Mr. McGee. Is there any clarification from Mr.
Yes,
McGee?
Mr. President, I think I gave you a suggestion when I wrote.
Oh, you did? You did.
And
Thank you
I
very
would
much.
ask to be considered.
The motion that the solicitor is referring to, would now be appropriate time for reading for discussion.
Yes, there's a motion on the floor in a
Correct.
second, so.
This is under discussion.
Right.
I'm clarifying the motion that you had suggested in terms of proper legal. Motion to approve amendment to North Smithfield Comprehensive Plan, maps D1 and D2, to allow portions of plat 17, lots 199, 142, 84, excluding lot 14, to be changed from residential suburban to highway business with appropriate transitional restrictions, and incorporate planning board recommendations and findings as to lots 199, 142, and 84. So that would be my recommended alternate motion, but I realize we have motions on the floor.
It's up to you, but I would like to see, at a minimum, that you incorporate the planning board recommendations and findings as to the lots.
And I actually would like to see the term excluding lot 14 included in the have a motion. And seconded. And any further discussion?
Again, I would just, Mr. President, recommend that at a minimum, that you incorporate the planning board recommendations and findings in the motion.
Mr. President,
Mr.
question for the rules.
Yes.
Isn't that what we mean by appropriate transitional restrictions? That's what I meant.
I would just like to be clearer and incorporate the planning board recommendations. If you don't think it's necessary, that's up to you.
I'll be happy to amend, I'm not taking 14 out.
That's,
Okay, so I want 14 in for at least one vote, and then we can decide where we're going. I'll amend the motion to include the restrictions as put forth by the planning board.
Ian, if I may, you put the transitional restrictions and incorporate the planning board's recommendations and findings as to lots 199, 142, 84. If you so choose, you can put lot 14.
I do, and that will be my motion.
Madam Clerk, did you get that? And is that, do we need to clarify whether there's a second for that? If the motion's been amended? Seconded by Councilman McGee. Is there any further discussion? Hearing none, I'd ask for a roll call vote.
South? Mr. McGee?
Yes.
Mr. Gasper?
Yes.
Mr. Zelinski?
No.
Mr. Flaherty?
No. At this time, I would like to make a motion to approve amendment to North Smithfield Comprehensive Plan maps D1 and D2 to allow portions of Plat 17, lots 199, 142, 84, excluding lot 14, to be changed from residential suburban to highway business with appropriate transitional restrictions and incorporate the planning board recommendations and findings as to lot 199, 142, and 84. Is there a second?
Second.
Seconded by Councilor Zelinski. Is there any further discussion? Hearing none, I'd ask for a roll call vote.
South? Yes. McGee?
Yes.
Mr. Gasper?
Yes.
Mr. Zelinski?
Yes.
Mr. Flaherty?
Yes, motion carries. And at this time, we're moving on to agenda item number 4, amendment to North Smithfield zoning ordinance map. So this first vote we took has to do with amending the comprehensive plan maps. This one is the actual petition for the zoning. Amendment to North Smithfield zoning ordinance map A, petition to rezone property described as Assessors Plat 17, lots 199, 142, and 84, located off Eddie Dowling Highway, from residential suburban to highway business, RB North Smithfield Realty LLC, Anchor Automotive Realty LLC, and Des Moines Residential Realty LLC. This is listed with two sub points. One is a motion to reconsider the vote denying the amendment from May 19th. And then we'll have discussion, vote, or other action on the amendment if the first one passes. And along with that, I would make a motion to reconsider the vote denying the amendment from May 19th. Is there a second?
Second.
Second by Councilor Alice. Is there any discussion? Hearing none, I ask for a roll call vote.
South? Yes. McGee?
Yes.
Gasper?
Yes.
Mr. Zelinski?
Yes.
Mr. Flaherty?
Yes, and at this time, I'd like to make a motion to approve amendment to North Smithfield zoning ordinance map to rezone property described as Assessors Plat 17, lots 199, 142, and 84, located off Eddie Dowling Highway from residential suburban to highway business, and incorporate the planning board recommendations and findings as to lots 199, 142, and 84. Is there a second? Second by Councilor Alves. Is there any discussion? Hearing none, and ask for a roll call vote.
South? Yes. Mr. McGee?
Yes.
Mr. Gasper?
Yes.
Mr. Zelinski?
Yes.
Mr. Flaherty?
Yes, motion carries, and that would conclude the business we have before us this evening regarding the